The snow continues to come down, and it has intensified.
Allow us to set the stage for one of the craziest weather days in NFL history. On Sunday, December 8th, 2013, Winter Storm Dion continued to plow through much of the country. Some U.S. cities were left with upwards of a foot of snow.
Right now, it's near whiteout conditions.
You ever been in one like this before, Carl?
Not ideal weather conditions to play football, but the show had to go on. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring you the Snowpocalypse.
Time lapse today in the crazy weather. That was, an hour and a half for the game, and then game time. Boom, look at that picture. Snow everywhere. Molly told us up to 8 inches center of the field.
Our first stop on this epic December day tour takes us to the city of brotherly love. Philly picked up just under 9 inches of snow that Sunday, unlocking one of the NFL's greatest characters, Snow Game LaShawn McCoy. But let's backtrack to the beginning.
Plenty of time. Stafford's going to air it out deep for Johnson. He's got it. Calvin Johnson makes the catch down around the 10-yard line. How did he see it? Technically, you're not supposed to go out and clear the field. You're supposed to play in these current conditions. They clear the lines and the yard markers so you could spot the ball correctly, but you could see the yard lines obviously are from the Fox technology. The officials kind of working blind here today. Fumble again, the 6th by the Lions. Stafford batted in the air and incomplete.
With both teams coming into this game at 7-5, this game was crucial for their playoff hopes. Detroit's Jeremy Ross understood the assignment.
It's Ross. Returnable punt if he gets footing. And he does. Jeremy Ross through the snow on his slate of the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Down by 8 in the fourth quarter, Shady's powers, though, were finally unlocked.
They give to McCoy. Big hole, and the move! McCoy through the snow! Touchdown! A 40-yard jaunt for McCoy.
Who knew McCoy could be so inspired by Mother Nature? He unleashed a blizzard on the Lions' defense, accounting for 217 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. But it wasn't close to over. The Lions' unlikely hero answered right back on the ensuing kickoff.
He's got a punt return touchdown today. Patiently through the hole is Ross. One man to beat. Ross still on his feet. He's going to take it all the way. 98 yards.
The Eagles outgained the Lions by over 240 yards, but Detroit stayed in the game. That is until Philly's ground game sealed the deal.
It's McCoy sprinting through the line. McCoy! LaShawn McCoy! And we're all tied. Now he's starting for the Lions. And it puts the Lions first and 10 and a fumble. Stafford back to get it. He drops it again. Eagles have it.
Stafford signaling the motion. You see, he's never expecting the football from Raiola.
Get it off. It's Chris Polk through the line. Chris Polk is going to score. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
The Eagles racked up 299 rushing yards on their way to a 34-20 victory. Detroit fell to 7-6 and would lose their final 3 games as well. The Birds won 3 out of their last 4, finishing 10-6 on the year, earning the NFC East crown in Chip Kelly's first season as head coach. Next, we move to Green Bay, where the frozen tundra of Lambeau Field was reminiscent of the Ice Bowl. Both teams needed to adapt to the weather quickly in a game that was just 8 degrees at kickoff.
8 degrees, wind chill below 0. Winds right now around 8 miles per hour, but gusting anywhere to 15 to 20 throughout the afternoon. It is snowing. The frozen tundra of Lambeau Field.
The Packers sat at 5-6-1 on the season, having not won a game since October 27th, and it was backup Matt Flynn who needed to keep their playoff hopes alive, starting in place of the injured Aaron Rodgers. After both teams traded scores, something ridiculous happened just before halftime.
Flynn out of the shotgun and nearly intercepted, or is it intercepted on a second tip ball, and racing down the sideline. And still on his feet is Weatherspoon. He's inside the 5, and that is a touchdown. It looked like it was deflected rather, twice.
Coming out of halftime, facing an 11-point deficit, the Packers went to work.
Falcons shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Play action. Ryan looking around, hit from behind, ball popped up into the air. Is it a fumble? There's a pileup inside the 25. It's a fumble. It's Green Bay ball.
I think they made it happen.
Johnny Jelly comes up with it. Mike Neal tomahawked it loose. Snap to Flynn. Quick throw right side. And he's got his man Andrew Corliss. A back shoulder throw. Right corner of the end zone. And the Packers have the lead.
Late in the game, the freezing weather conditions played an oh-so-important role, too.
Atlanta's going for it on 4th down.
5-man rush, Ryan, and juggled and dropped.
Well, if you're going to go to somebody, you're going to go to that future Hall of Famer. Tony Gonzalez could not find the handle to convert on the 4th down to give him a chance.
17 seconds to go. Ryan in and out of the hands of Harry Douglas. A perfectly thrown ball by Matt Ryan.
Ryan in the shotgun. Gets the snap. 3-man rush, lots of time, drills the right side, and it's broken up. Is it intercepted? Yes, it is. Intercepted by the Packers, Jared Bush.
The Packers won 3 out of their last 4 games to end the season, narrowly squeaking into the playoffs with an 8-7-1 record. The Snowpocalypse tour continues in Landover, Maryland now, where the Chiefs paid a visit to Washington. After starting 9-0 in Andy Reid's first season as head coach, KC had dropped 3 in a row and were looking to get back on track. Safe to say, they did just that.
3rd down and 6. Smith. Bow. And there he goes, pinballing into the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. And the Chiefs cash in a 21-yard catch and run by wide receiver Dwayne Bowe.
5 of the Redskins, leading 17-0. Quick pass, right to Thomas. Gets a block out. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Jamal Charles adds a receiving touchdown to his rushing touchdown, and the Chiefs lead 23-0.
The Chiefs iced out the opposition in what ended up being the biggest blowout of Week 14. The elements didn't bother Kansas City one bit as they poured on 38 points before halftime.
And he sends McCluster all the way back to about the 26-yard line. Looking for a block. Here he goes again. Cooper throws a beauty. And there he goes. McCluster by Rocca. He's chased by Paulson. And into the end zone. That is a Kansas City touchdown.
This is going to be dense. Once a left return, a full head of steam, and he's by the first wall, the second wall, and the kicker can't get him.
Gotta be kidding me.
And he's off to the races. Needs a block from Davis. Gets it. Another return for a touchdown by Kansas City. This is embarrassing.
KC finished 11-5 but went on to lose a heartbreaker to the Colts in the wild card round. A forgotten classic, Dolphins versus Steelers at Heinz Field, was chock full of drama. In a matchup that featured 6 lead changes, there was no shortage of points in this snowy showdown.
Miami quarterback Ryan Tannehill said this week he has never played in the snow, and the Miami equipment staff just told us they packed an extra 2,500 pounds of cold weather gear.
Despite the conditions, neither team was afraid to throw the football. Ben Roethlisberger finished with 349 yards and 3 touchdowns, making some history in the process.
Roethlisberger throws, end zone, touchdown! And for Ben Roethlisberger, he is now the Steelers' all-time leader in career touchdown passes.
Ryan Tannehill, meanwhile, threw for 3 scores as well and even used his legs to get the job done.
First quarter, Tannehill! Ryan Tannehill! It's an all-out sprint. Tannehill, wide open, Charles Clay, touchdown Miami.
The game broke wide open halfway through the third quarter thanks to a couple elite playmakers in black and gold.
Fires a pass under the middle. That is Antonio Brown running free with a blocker lead. Inside the 25, inside the 20, 15-10, touchdown, Antonio Brown, 43 yards. Pouncey snaps it, play action fake, he's in his own end zone, he waits, he throws it over the middle, intercepted, Steelers have it, that's Troy Polamalu up the right sideline, and he goes for the pylon, and what are they going to say?
Touchdown.
Touchdown Pittsburgh, a pick 6 for Troy Polamalu.
And just like that, everything changes.
Tannehill and company went blow for blow with Pittsburgh, though, rallying to take the lead.
On 3rd and 2 now for the Dolphins. Moving pocket. Tannehill looks, fires, walking the tightrope. Brian Hartline, incomplete.
Hartline still got the ball. Yes, they are right. That's a touchdown. Both feet down.
2 feet in the end zone. Complete control. Touchdown.
This AFC clash went back and forth all game long.
Roethlisberger throws. Touchdown! It's Cotchery! Steelers take the lead. Single setback Thomas. Tannehill gets rid of it. Catch is made by Clay. Clay! How did he do it?
Troy Polamalu and Cortez Allen had him nailed at about the 7-yard line, but he spun away. That one is outrageous.
When you get inside the 20, you got to stop Charles Clay, the Dolphins. He's money inside the 20.
And with Pittsburgh needing a touchdown on the last play, something almost magical happened.
Desperation time for Pittsburgh. A throw to the outside, Sanders. Play the lateral game here for Pittsburgh. Backward pass. Roethlisberger now running. Shovels out for Brown. Brown's got room. Brown down the sideline. Miami trying to bring him down. Antonio Brown. Incredible.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line.
It's over.
Runner stepped out of bounds prior to scoring.
There will be no miracle.
Game is over.
In Pittsburgh. Brown on the sideline.
Right there, great call by the officials, Ian. Left foot clearly out of bounds.
They say he stepped out. Oh my gosh.
The loss dropped the Steelers to 5-8, effectively ending their playoff hopes. The win sent Miami to 7-6, but the Finns dropped 2 more games, missing out on the postseason. Speaking of crazy endings, let's take you to Baltimore for what may have been the wildest final 2 minutes in NFL history.
It's been snowing for 5 hours and is in the forecast for the rest of the evening, turning to sleet and freezing rain.
With 7 lead changes in this game, the holiday magic was clearly in play at M&T Bank Stadium. After only 1 touchdown through the first 3 quarters, Minnesota and Baltimore exploded in the final stanza.
Are we here to play or what? Are we here to play or what? Let's go!
42 fourth-quarter points, with 28 of those coming in the last 2 minutes. Roll the tape.
Only be down by 2. Ray Rice as a receiver. Flacco, end zone.
Yeah!
Touchdown, Dennis Pitta.
Yes, sir!
Stuff in terms of the intermediate passing game. Toby Gerhardt in field goal range. And a lot more. Toby Gerhardt. Touchdown Vikings.
And the Vikings have reclaimed the lead. How about that?
1:27 left to play.
Hey, Jacoby! Get Jacoby! Get Jacoby! Jacoby! Go! Go! Go!
Look out!
Go! Go!
Jacoby Jones!
He gets by at the 30. Jacoby Jones! Touchdown! Wow! Oh, Jacoby Jones, are you kidding me?
Yeah!
And the Ravens lead is 22-19, but we're not done yet because with 1:16 left, the Vikings are going to get the ball back. We saw the last time they had it.
Cordero Patterson has it, and the rookie is loose.
At the 40, to the Ravens 50.
Oh,
and
he's
Cordero
gone.
Patterson is gone!
It's not football, it's ping pong.
And the Minnesota Vikings lead 26-22.
All right, let's make some plays. All right, make some plays, win us the game. Let's go.
Frazier hasn't changed his reaction one bit in this game. Flacco from the 45-yard line. And that ball's intercepted. Here comes a flag. Dennis Pitta was running with Greenway underneath.
Pass interference, number 52 defense. Automatic first down.
He's arguing that the receiver was slipping. I don't think it was pass interference.
Flacco to throw. Throws, complete. Pitta has it, lunges forward, gets inside the 10-yard line. He's down to the 8.
Time out.
10 seconds left. Flacco to throw. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Marlon Brown, is he in bounds? Waiting for a signal. Touchdown! Marlon Brown!
One of the most exciting fourth quarters in the history of the National Football League goes the way of the Baltimore Ravens.
Have you ever seen anything like it? In securing the victory, Baltimore moved to 7-6, staying alive in the AFC playoff race. Sadly, they missed the postseason with an 8-8 record.